It's always great to see our friends Shawn and Jessi Barker with The Man in Black, a tribute to Johnny Cash. It's the show in Branson, appearing now at the Pepsi Legends Theater. First of all, good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
You guys are always busy, first of all. Every time I'm following you on social media, you guys are always going, and you're always traveling.
Yeah, constantly on the road. Constantly.
On the road.
I'm still, even with the Branson show, I'm still in between shows. I'm flying out to like Quebec, Massachusetts, Indiana, and then come back, do 2 shows, fly back out. Yeah.
How do you stay sane? That is a lot of moving parts and like just exhausting.
It gets tiring, yeah, because it's all me. I do everything, all the costuming, set list, video, everything, all the production, everything is me. So it's a one-man operation, and yeah, it gets tiring. But I love what I do, so that makes it easy, you know.
And you can tell you love what you do.
Yeah.
So if the viewers are now tuning in and they want to see you in Branson, tell us about the Branson show, what they can expect, and how long it's going to run.
We're going to run just for the summer this year. We're going to try to grow it possibly next year. This was more of a kind of getting our feet wet, because I've never done a sit-down show. I've always been on tour for the last 20 years. And yeah, we're going to be there Sundays and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. at the Pepsi Legends Theater. And our show is basically kind of a chronological history of Johnny Cash's musical career. And then, of course, I have my beautiful wife, Jessi, who does all the June Carter, and we do the June Carter duets. And we also have an old friend of yours on the show with us also, Kelly Church.
I love Kelly Church.
Sings along with us, yeah. And her husband, we got a great band, a lot of video and production. It's a lot of fun, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a great show.
And so how do you embody Johnny Cash, you know, someone so iconic, as well as June? You know, how
Is that a mindset?
Yeah, how do you get into being Johnny and June?
Big shoes to fill, right?
Yeah, it is. You know, I've been doing it for a very, 21 years. This is my 21st year of doing this. So it just kind of is part of, like, I could do it with my eyes closed now on the show. Like we were talking earlier, I was originally cast for the $1 Million Quartet. And I did a whole year of a character study, just like any other actor does. I went to Johnny's house, his grave, read his books, watched videos and things like that. Now, it's not first person. When we're talking, I'm telling the story of Johnny Cash. It's not like I'm Johnny Cash.
Right.
Okay, got it.
It's like Shawn Barker and his band doing a tribute to Johnny Cash.
Okay,
Yeah.
understood.
I see.
Same with June. So.
Yeah.
With June, okay.
Yeah, and I think with us too, just our chemistry too. I think just like Johnny and June. I think that's kind of what then we have to, you know.
What are you saying the audience is like? Because Johnny Cash is so iconic, and of course with the movie that came out with Reese and everybody, you know, like it got a new fan base. Are you seeing younger fans coming to the show and appreciating Johnny as well as older fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have, our demographic is like 8 to 85. Oh, wow. You know, I mean, you'll see little kids, you know, and then you'll see, you know, full adults, and then the older people that were there when it all started, like 1955, I think, at Sun Records is when he first came out. Yeah, so he had like 4 or 5 decades of music that he did.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable, yeah.
But yeah, we have little kids. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it's
That's
really
awesome.
Nice.
How
They know
how
all
it
the
spans.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, they sing along. I'm
Oh
guessing.
yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah, the little kids like really love it, right? Like it's crazy when you see them out there singing Ring of Fire and stuff, and they're like 8 years old.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Do you get a lot of kids that dress up, or even just like, do you get a lot of audience members that dress up and really take on the role?
Like they'll come in all black, people in cowboy hats, and you know, it's a lot of fun.
Or even some of your old concert T-shirts.
Yeah,
Because
I've been
that have
doing
been
this so
following
long.
him like since they were 5, and now they're like grown and married. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
so
it's great. They'll come up after
not
the show.
showing your
and
age
they'll
or
be-
anything.
You know, they'll be like, "This was us," you know, at the first show I saw, and he'll be this little kid, and he'll be there with like his wife now.
Oh my
Right?
gosh,
And
that's
I'm like,
really cool.
It's a really neat. Yeah, it's been a great career.
Do you mind me asking where you guys are originally from? Are you you're not originally
St.
from
Louis.
St. Louis.
Kansas City.
And, well, Missouri.
We're native.
Yeah, Missouri.
Come on.
So we're right around in here, so it's
Yeah.
nice
East
to.
St. Louis is technically Illinois.
Right.
Oh,
right.
I see. Okay.
But,
Have you
yeah.
always had a love for Johnny Cash? Where did it come from?
Yeah, you know, my grandfather and my dad's family, they all grew up in the same area that Johnny Cash did in Arkansas. And my dad picked cotton as a kid. Was born on a dirt floor farmhouse. And so our lives are very similar in a lot of ways, you know, and kind of parallel. So it was very easy to kind of pick up the music because the music resonates with me and like my family's history and things like that. So, yeah.
In doing your research on Johnny Cash, too, like you said, when you first took on this role, what was the most interesting thing that you learned about him that maybe you didn't know?
You know, I don't know, because I was pretty up to par. You know, I've always been into music and stuff like that, and I knew his life pretty well already. One of the cool things about Johnny Cash that a lot of people don't realize, and I didn't know that it was this extensive, was he was invited to the White House by every single president from Richard Nixon until he died in 2003. Every president, and they're putting a Johnny Cash statue in the Capitol Rotunda.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Did not know
this
that.
outfit.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Can I
Yeah.
just say, too, your voice, Shawn, is mesmerizing.
Thank you.
It's soothing. Like, I can see how you could embody him and the voice and the technique that he had, because I just listened to you talk and I'm like, it sounds like he's here.
It does.
Do you tackle any of his later music? I remember right before he died, he had that one song that was so emotional, and I can't remember the name of it. But I'm like, yes, Hurts. I love that song.
It was a Nine Inch Nails
Yes.
song that was written by Trent Reznor.
Oh my God.
And yeah, we do that. That's one of our closing shows, and it goes along with the video that shows Johnny Cash from birth until, and like aging and like his life. It's a good moment in our show.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
Powerful. Yep.
Okay, so if people want to come see your show in Branson this summer, what's the best way to find out and get tickets?
They can go to my website, themaninblack.com, hit the schedule page. We have every show's listed separately, so they can pick the date that they're available or going to be here on vacation, and it'll take them right to bransontickets.com, and they can buy specific tickets for the specific date. Yeah.
Yeah, so come see
Yeah.
us. Yeah,
Come
we're
see 'em,
excited.
guys.
We're
You've gotta
so
see 'em.
excited. Yeah.
Wednesdays and Sundays.
Wednesdays and Sundays,
3 p.m.
PM.
Thank you guys so much for getting
Thank
up and coming.
you.
Yeah,
Oh my
we're glad to
goodness.
be here.
Absolutely.
All right, lots more fun on Ozarks Fox AM coming up. Don't go